Welcome to the virtual classroom. Professor Coomer here. I've got a story for you. This is a true story. This is a story, I'm going to tell you the story of why it's important to be happy with what you have. So whenever I was, I think about 5 years old, maybe 4, maybe 5 years old, I was too young to remember exactly how old I was when this happened. My sister and I, we were at home. It was a hot day, and my mother, she offered us soda pop. So in the Coomer family, this was kind of a big deal, and we didn't really, my parents were never, only on special occasions would they buy really like brand name soda, like Pepsi or Coca-Cola. It was always like Sam's Choice or Big K, or if there was anything cheaper than those, that would be the cola that we would have. And we would rarely ever have it as kids. But on this day, to our great surprise, my sister and I found out we were going to have I think it was like orange cola or like grape cola, you know, the grape soda or whatever. We were really excited. And so my mother she opened a can and put half in my cup and half in my sister's cup. But I looked over at my sister's cup and I felt like she got a little bit more than I did. And this made me quite upset. I was looking at it, and sure, all this fizz was coming off of the top. It looked delicious. But I just couldn't get over the fact that I felt like my mother had given my sister a little bit more than me. I mean, and it could have been maybe just a smidge, as we say here in the Midwest, just a smidge more than I had. So with my 4-year-old or 5-year-old brain, I thought of all of the options, anything that I could do. I could just enjoy the soda that my mother had given me, but that wasn't good enough. So I had an idea. So I took this little cup of soda and I took it to the bathroom sink and I put water in it and I filled it up to the top. I was very satisfied that when I looked down, I now had a full cup of soda. And I took it to my sister and I said, haha, look what I've got. I've got a full cup of soda. And then I took a drink and realized that I had ruined the whole cup of soda. And I didn't get, my mother did not give me any more that day. I was stuck with the fact that I had ruined the soda that I had simply because I should have been more thankful. I should have been happy with what I had, but instead I tried to figure out a way to make myself have more than my sister. And this is how I realized, this is in my early part of my life, how I discovered that we really should be happy with, sometimes just be happy with what you got. Sometimes, yes, another person might have a little bit more than you, but guess what? At least you've got what you've got. And that is how I first realized that in my life. Now, what I just did is what you're going to be doing in Essay 1. I taught a lesson. I gave you a truth, right? I gave you a truth. Sometimes we should be happy with what we have. That is the point that I'm trying to make to you. That is the thesis of my essay. If I were writing this in an essay, it's the thesis of my story since I'm speaking it out loud. So the thesis that I am demonstrating the truth of is sometimes we should be happy with what we have. Then, after I told you that story, I demonstrated the truth. Or not after I told you the story, after I told you the thesis statement, I told you the story. And that's what demonstrated the truth of my thesis statement. Now, that is what I'm going to ask you to do in this assignment. So I'd like you to take a look at the assignment sheet, and that's found in the Essay 1 folder in our Blackboard page. And take a look at the rest of the videos in this series about how to construct this essay, because I'm going to take you step by step. I'm not going to just throw you in the deep water and just expect you to swim. We're going to go step by step, and we're going to be learning, as we go, we're going to be learning what we call the writing process. And this is a process that we're going to apply to every writing process or to every writing project that we have this semester. So take a look at the next video, and I'll see you there.